Okay, G.U.I.D.O, now! Whoa! Oh my goodness, oh my head. We've just met the guy that created the elemental guardians for the king, the king's new elemental Kingsguard, but the true evil is still out there somewhere, G.U.I.D.O. Guys, please, you've made a mistake. I am not the enemy here. I have spent literally weeks and weeks trying to save your dimension from turtle catastrophe. Do you really think I'm the bad guy? Honestly? Jeez, I'm not getting through to them. G.U.I.D.O, we've got a little bit of an issue here. So, do you remember a while ago when we recruited a bunch of peasants to help us defeat the elemental gods? Well, let's just say the peasants elsewhere have kind of taken offense to that. They think my revolution is more like being a illegal vigilante or something like that. I know, dude, I didn't think it would matter considering we're both trying to save the Tabs dimension, but apparently there's only one space for a revolution around here. There's not enough room for 2 revolutions. So the other peasants, the other revolution in this case, have come to try and kill us. That's right, I'm saying us because they want to kill the both of us. They have heard the tales from far and wide about our grand conquest, the tales of Steve and G.U.I.D.O, and, well, they are just not happy about that. They want the spotlight. And they've even gone as far as to upgrade themselves. They've given themselves obsidian weapons, they've hired some kind of tribal wizard, and they even have poison clubs. I mean, you guys might have overdone it a bit here. It's only just me, this slightly unathletic guy, and my robotic companion G.U.I.D.O. It's not like we're exactly an army, is it? But you know what, G.U.I.D.O? I am confident. I think we can settle this without fighting. We can settle this like... Wait, what are you guys doing? Guys, slow down, please! Ow! Oh my gosh! Oh, dude, who'd have thought that taking 3 mammoths to the face would knock a person out and be so painful? Oh, jeez. Oh gosh, they're here. The upgraded tribal wizards are just standing over me. Oh jeez, you know, if it was up to me, dude, I'd knock myself out again and put me back to sleep rather than facing off against their ugly oh, sorry. Deportation? No, guys, don't send me away. Don't send me away, please. I've got so much work to do. Seriously, guys, don't do it. Dude, I'm fine. And wait, are we in the dynasty location? What the heck is going on here? It looks like the monks have assembled to meet someone. Oh, this is very strange. The monks and the rest of the dynasty faction are normally a quite private race, a quite private faction, so I have no idea who they could be. Wait a minute. Oh, G.U.I.D.O, look who it is! It's the upgraded tribal faction. They're here to meet with the dynasty faction. Oh, geez, I don't think the dynasty faction realized, though. This is an ambush. Look, there's Jaguar Knights right at the back here, ready to dive in and polish these guys off. I think the dynasty faction thought they were in for some kind of peaceful meeting between the 2 armies, maybe to combine their forces and take down the supreme god themselves, but they don't realize that this is going to be a total catastrophe. This is a surprise sneak attack by the tribal faction. You know what I honestly think the worst thing is, though, dude? That these guys are distracted by this when they could be focusing their efforts on the supreme god who is currently threatening the entirety of the Tabs dimension. We're still on the run from him, by the way. I know, dude, he sent me a friend request on Facebook the other day. It's totally making me uncomfortable. Oh, you think we could make it to the top of that tree? I mean, I'm totally battered and bruised, but maybe if we made it up there, we could get a decent vantage point here and see how this whole situation unfolds. Okay, dude, just follow me. There we go, dude. We made it up nice and safely, and oh my gosh, it's about to go down, isn't it? Look at this. There's 2 mammoth tamers. You can see right there in the distance the Jaguar Knights and this very weakened team of the Dynasty faction. It's gonna go down. And it's gonna go down right now. Already it looks like the Monkey Knight has taken a spear right to the chest and... Wait, can the The tribal wizards can actually freeze time? Dude, this is insane. The tribal faction have been upgraded beyond belief, and here comes the mammoth tamer, running in, just blasting away at the Monkey King, who is being knocked aside here. Dude, I think we need to help out. This is just an absolute mauling. Good grief. I mean, look at the monks. Usually these guys are the strongest of the dynasty faction, and they've been taken down almost immediately by the obsidian weapons of the upgraded tribal faction. G.U.I.D.O, this is not good. So I think the objective, the goal of this brand new tribal faction, this upgraded tribal faction, is to hunt down every faction so there are no more factions left for when they eventually slay the supreme god. They want all the glory, they want all the rewards from killing every single faction. No wonder they were mad at me for taking down the 4 elemental heroes. Yeah, you're right, G.U.I.D.O. We need to predict where they're going to go next, and we need to warn the next faction. Hello? Hello, is there anyone there? Look, I know it's super early in the morning. I'm so sorry, but... okay, look, what if I told you the fate of the Tabs dimension was on the line? No? Still not interested? G.U.I.D.O, this is really not good. The farmers are being so lazy and they aren't getting out of bed. They don't even realize that the brand new tribal faction are here on their doorstep. Gatherers, tamers, big-headed barbarians, and hunters are all primed and they're all ready to take down the farmers as soon as they, I don't know, finish their breakfast, catch up on their beauty sleep. Seriously, guys, what is your problem? Look, G.U.I.D.O, will you get in there and convince them to come out here and fight for their land? Because seriously, I'm not getting through to them. I don't know, just smash a window or something, you know, a bit of forced entry. Get in there and force them to get involved. Alright, look, G.U.I.D.O, I said convince them, don't threaten them. Yes, I know it's convincing them technically, but also you did threaten to burn their houses down and eat their children. Oh, geez, dude. Okay, calm down. Anyway, we managed to grab the farmers. As you can see, we have a very small array of the different units here. We've got wheelbarrowers, we've got the actual farmers, we've got the hay balers, and we've got the harvesters at the back. Do we really not have anything better than this? Scarecrows? No, that's fine. As I said, it's only your land, your families, and your livelihoods at stake here. No big deal. Okay, at least they're doing something, and oh my gosh, he just went straight into the water. For goodness sake, man. Okay, here come the upgraded tribal faction with their obsidian weapons and their... Oh my gosh, what's going on here? The wheelbarrow is actually taking them down, and oh my gosh, that was a short-lived run. And they are being forced to go on this little bridge here. This is what I always fear the most when we're in this location. This little bridge always forces our side to be forced into the center there, meaning it's easy pickings for the ranged attacks and for the rest of the warriors. But it looks like the farmers actually might be turning the tide here. Oh my goodness, here we go. Now it's just the hunters left. Can the hunters manage to take down the rest of the farmers, or will the farmers run away with this one? It's very close. We are down to the final few. It's going to be super close here. The fate of the farmers is at stake here, and there's only one more harvester left amongst the rest of the tribal faction here. This is not good. He just got an arrow right to the shoulder. This is not good. Oh, but he's fighting his way out, and it looks like the hunters have slowed down. Oh my gosh, this could go. Oh my goodness, no. No, so oh my gosh, the upgraded tribal faction have managed to conquer the farmer location. This means they have access to their houses, their crops, which is quite a bad thing considering how tasty those pumpkins look. Darn! I was really hoping I'd get one of those as a reward for helping save the farmers there. Oh, that's the biggest tragedy out of all of this. And what's worse is that they have access to the river, which means they can build ships and they can sail to... Where? They can sail to the Viking location. This place is located right next to a river. Oh my gosh, that means that the upgraded tribal faction are going to be here any second now. G.U.I.D.O, we need a plan. So I managed to stumble, dude, across this brand new camp of Vikings, okay? In the last adventure, some of the Vikings got taken down very fast, and the Jarl was actually taken down, which was a great tragedy. Obviously, I had nothing to do with that. Oh, shut up, dude. Anyway, yes, we've got a brand new camp of Vikings here with some brand new friends. We have the Viking Spearmen, and we have the Viking Raiders. So I'm really hoping that these guys have what it takes to take down... Oh my gosh, dude, really? They're here? Oh my goodness. Look, their technologies are already advancing. They've taken the technology and the resources from the farmers and have built themselves some kind of carts, like go-karts or something. The tribal wizard is also here, and the mammoth riders with their obsidian weapons. Oh gosh, this is not good. Guys, I wish I had more time to prepare, but I'm super sorry. You're just gonna have to get fighting now. I know I offered you some complimentary lunch and stuff like that, but I guess that's called off. Alright, G.U.I.D.O, this means there's more food for us, so if you meet me around the back in about 30 minutes, that'd be... Okay, yeah, I'll stop being selfish. And here we go, we have... Oh my gosh, already the tribal wizard just blasting through that front line there, impaling about 5 spears into the chest of this dude. This guy's been taken down. This guy miraculously survived a lightning bolt right through the sternum, and this guy is still alive somehow, but... Oh my goodness, it's a bloodbath. The mammoth riders are diving in. The tribal wizard is just freezing them all. And here come the longships. The longships are moving in with their paddles. Hopefully we can take down the car people pretty quick. But the mammoths are here. The mammoth riders up there having a whale of a time. Or should I say a mammoth of a time. And that was very quick and very efficient from the tribal faction. I will applaud you. I will hand it to you. That was mighty impressive. This has been an absolute slaughter, G.U.I.D.O. And I feel like with the final battle, we're going to have to pull out all the stops we can to get this over and done with before we focus on the next evil, the Supreme God. Alright team, you may be wondering why I have assembled you here today. Well, what if I said there was something threatening you guys? More so than the Supreme God. The Supreme God is coming. He's just not coming right now, but someone else is. They are called... the tribal faction. Why are you all laughing at me? Yes, previously the old tribal faction may have been one of the most basic factions and maybe nothing to be too worried about, but this new one, with their obsidian weapons, their giant mammoths, their tribal wizards for God's sake, they are a force to be reckoned with. So I wouldn't laugh. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you at the back, okay? Just as I said, nothing to laugh about. So G.U.I.D.O, what's happened here is I've managed to assemble each one of the factions that have been attacked today. We have the Samurai Giant leading the cause for the Dynasty team. We have Artemis, who is going to be hugely important in the winning efforts of the Ancient faction. And of course, we have Ulla, who is hopefully going to be helping out the Viking faction. And here are their opposition. Here is the upgraded tribal team. Now, we want to make sure we're getting this done fast so we can get back to focusing on the true evil, the Supreme God, who is still out there, by the way. And there's our nemesis, the tribal wizard. Hey, bro, you remembered me? Right at the start, you told me that you wanted the glory for taking down the Supreme God yourself. Well, here's what I've got to say to that. If you want the glory, you gotta fight for it. Oh gosh, I sound so cocky. I seriously hope you guys can manage to take these guys down. Honestly, my dignity's on the line here. And here we go. Here comes the first wave of the battle here, and it looks like the mammoths are diving straight in. They're sprinting, and here come the arrows from Artemis. This is going to be hugely important. Artemis just died. Are you kidding me? Oh, she's been frozen. The tribal wizard has frozen everyone, and now they're just feasting on the units here. Where's Ulla? Is Ulla still alive? We need Ulla to start fighting if we're going to stand a chance at defeating these units here. We seriously need the best of the best to survive here if we're going to stand a chance at defeating the tribal wizard and his army. Let's see how it's going down over there. The tribal wizard is still up. He needs to be the main focus of all this. As soon as we can take him down, the rest should follow. And I think, yeah, he just got a spear to the face, but oh my gosh! That dragon just got launched into the air. Okay, guys, we really need to focus our efforts on this guy. This is not good. Right now, everyone is frozen, and everyone is down over here. This is less than ideal. Okay, guys, please do something here. Please do something to take down the tribal wizard. It's very important that we do so, or else he's just going to keep freezing people and taking them down. The samurai giant is still up, but he's frozen, I think. There's a backflip. Oh, my gosh. Oh, geez. And there it was. Okay, change of plan. We need to assassinate and take down the tribal wizard before we do anything. Psst. Psst, G.U.I.D.O, there he is. There's the tribal wizard. He's just come out of his house for his morning walk. Okay, everyone. 3, 2, 1, fire. Go, get him. Fire. Please, do something. Here we go. Take him down, boys. Yes, get him. Oh my gosh, he's deflecting them all. What? Oh my goodness, we need to take this guy down. If we manage to take him out, the rest should follow. Oh my goodness, there are so many arrows right now, and I think he's still standing. He's just deflecting every single one of them. This is insane. Oh my gosh, one of these has to get through to him, surely. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. And he's frozen them all. This is my army here. Don't ask me how much I paid for these. Oh my goodness, really? How is he doing this? This is insane. Like, the fact that he's withstanding all of this is absolutely crazy. I don't know how he's doing this, but he's managing to deflect every single arrow that's been thrown at him. And there must be well over 1 million arrows here right now. There's all sorts of crazy arrows as well, like the fireworks arrows. And he's still withstanding it. He's still withstanding it. This is insane. I've got about 10 Artemises, about 50 Huachas. Do you realize how much that costs per hour? This is insane. And he's still managing to deflect all of them. Oh my goodness, what? I really don't know what to do here, G.U.I.D.O. I seriously have no idea what to... Wait, what is that? Dude? Dude, what's happening? Oh, what the heck? Oh my gosh. G.U.I.D.O, he's back. The Supreme God is here.